Hi and welcome back to another ARCHICAD speed modeling tutorial. This is what we like to achieve today. That looks pretty cool. So if you bear with me through the tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to get there. Alright, let's get started. I've got set up a section here and a slab, just simple. And we start first going to the section, and I created some polylines to give me some pieces of the model we want to create today. As you can see, I select here and you get different selections and pieces. So, and I colored them in a bit so you can see what type of pieces we need to create this model. So I start with the first one. I select my polyline. So we copy this one and I create my first profile, add one. I call this A1 facade shape. Okay, now I paste my first polyline in. There we go. And we, of course, we in here obviously fill it out with a fill. You just pick one. Let's pick the first one. Space click. And you make sure you override the surface, and I just take a wall surface, external one, and we store the profile. Okay, so we draw the first wall, take the profile we just created, and make sure you got the same material. Put it on a layer, okay, and we drew our first wall here. Okay, I will go Y200 plus, and let's see what we got. There we go. Turn around. Okay, that's my first piece. Back to my section, and I like to create the second piece. Copy profile here, you just duplicate it. I just keep numbering it off for this tutorial, and we go edit profile. We got this still in here because that's important. I duplicate it because if I put it, paste this in here now. As you can see, I need obviously to make sure I fit it in to the exact location I wanted. There you go. It's much easier that way. So those ones we don't need. Delete. Okay, beautiful, and we fill this up again. Select, and this one will still be the same material as before. So we use wall external. Right, store profile, go back down here. Now it's important, makes it easier, you just take this and you just duplicate. And keeps in the same position, and all you have to do is now you change to this. Let's see what we got so far. There you go. So this will fit exactly. If I look at my section now, there you go. See, this fits exactly the way I want it. Perfect. Let's go back to our ground floor and take this, and I like to get a distance of 4 meters. So go there and say Y4 minus. There you go. Maybe move that a little bit this way, and to make sure we get sections going still, just move the sections outside. Okay, cool. So we got this. Next step is go back to the section, and I need another piece. The next piece is this one here. Now you can see it will fit exactly to the top there, but sometimes I do both. Just take both, it's just easier this one. So we duplicate this one again and edit profile, paste it in. There you go. So what you can do is now you just take the shape you need. So let's select those ones, And then if you select the whole thing, you deselect the other one, and I can just drag this to this one now. So, oops, gotta make sure I got this exactly right. Right from down here. There. Okay, that's good. Then you can delete this again because we don't need it. And you fill in another fill. This one, again, override surfaces. This tutorial, I'll keep it on the same wall surface for now, and again, restore this. So if I go back here now, take this and I just duplicate, copy, and again, you just change that shape. There you go, all the same. I'll show you quickly what happened. So we have this add-on, as you can see, and now obviously I want to move it all the way to the wall. So we just extend this. Okay, so we got this. There you go, beautiful. Next bit is the wall with the window in it. I've got, if you look at this, just take a line, you can see I've got 90, and you're going this way, it's 110. You got a 70 degrees angle. That's important because now when I put in my wall, I have to use this one at 70. Okay, thickness I want 200 mil. Don't worry about the height for now. Alright, let's just place this wall in here. Let's have a look where it is at the moment. There we go. So, as you can see, I went the other way around, but that's cool. Not a problem. So we take this, and best way is to just mirror it around. There you go. So you actually just rotate the middle. That's the middle point. So rotate. There you go. It actually fits not too bad. There you go. If I wanted to fit it exactly there, you go to your section. And as you can see, it's not quite there. So you just select this and you drag it to there. Okay, so we got that too. Perfect. Obviously this is too long. So we take this and lower it down to there. See? Nice one. Great. Let's put in a window here. So I just choose a normal window, very simple for now. And we do all the sizes and we click. There we go. Okay, now you will see, it depends what you do. Places in there, and again, it's much easier to work in 3D. Get this down. Actually, I have to take the end bit down to that one. There you go. And at the top, you move it up to there. Ooh, that was wrong. I wanted to extend this. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I shouldn't do this, should I? Alright. Okay, sometimes ARCHICAD doesn't want to do what I want to do, so just go to the section. And we obviously got to move this quickly. There you go. Section. There, it's cut now. Alright, so now I should be able to stretch this up. No, it still doesn't. Oh, it's going over this. Oh, okay, okay. As soon as it goes over this, it's going too far. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, so we just extend this down here. And here what you can do is we can just extend the wall, or the wall width. Let's just have a look what we got here. So we got 302. So you take this 302 and then we just alter this one here. Very simple. Just take a polygon line and we select this and we go back to, that's actually the one I want, and just paste this back in here. There you go. So you take that fill and we just extend this to a profile, go back to our section. There you go. Not a problem at all. Alright, my window I like to extend all the way. Hang on a second. There's my window. There we go. And all the way this way. So, window, great. Just what I want. Now let's do the side windows here. Again, get back to my section, and I have to go to my working model here. Where am I? Oops, there we go. Now, I want to do those ones. This will be the window after with the frames, but to achieve those 3 holes, gotta use a little bit of a geometry. So take a circle, you go here to see the middle point there, and draw my first circle. Next bit is you just duplicate one. There we go. Now it's not as easy as just duplicate another one here. As you can see, it is quite hard to fit this exactly here. I mean, you can just do it by eye, fine by me, you know. You could just go, oh, this is close enough, but then you zoom in, you know, it's a bit overlapping, which is fine. I mean, but to do it exactly, what you do is you take a line from here and you go perpendicular to this one. Okay, so that's no doubt. Now I like to actually extend this line all the way to the other side, and let's just make a copy of it there. So now if I now select those ones and we drag a copy down, and I can drag, now see from there, hold this there. Now this is exactly right. Perfect. Now obviously, as you can see, the next bit we have to just finish off the polyline around it. Okay, so we go polyline and we start drawing from here to there. No, don't go to the point of the arc polygon. You gotta go to there, and at the bottom. That's cool. And again, you go there, and we go up. And we close this. So now, obviously, we just extend those. Right, so I've got this now. Again, I will copy those 2. You see why in a moment. Copy, and I go to this shape, and I duplicate this one. Now I don't put in a 3 because that's from the number 1. So what I do is, because it's a bit related, I put in a 1.1. There you go. So let's paste this back in here. And this is what we get. So let's take this polyline. Unfortunately, I should have really grouped it, and we drag there. Perfect. Don't need this for now. I don't need this anymore. So the next bit is you just copy 2 over. Okay. Should I really group this before? As I said, let's group it now. Oops. Okay, so I can measure this perpendicular. It's 300. So maybe we should just draw, or just make a copy. 300. Yeah, that's probably easier. All right, let's do this. Distribute 2. Don't pick a path, and we just go from here to there. Alright, that's pretty close, that's good. Next bit again, fill. There we go, and obviously you have to select that and cut a hole in it. As I said, for my purpose, I just do the same material and I store the profile. There we go. So let's go back. There we go. So I know I've done this before, but it's because of the tutorial. I just wanted to show what to do. I could have done this in the first place, the same, you know, just put the holes in straight away. But for this exercise, it's nice to see what I'm doing. So we just change around, obviously, to this shape now. There you go. All right. Looking good. Next bit is I want to put in windows there. So you saw before in the section, I created some shapes. Again, it's very simple. They're just fills. And this one is fill too. Okay, for this exercise, I select my polyline and just duplicate it. And then we copy and paste another one in here. And I can just do the first outside frame. We go 50. There we go. Now to divide this, I use a line from this point, go parallel to there. And we go from this point, again parallel to there. Now I used 50, so what you can do is you just duplicate one x25 and you could duplicate this one x25 minus. Alright, select those two and we just drag another copy. Beautiful. So next bit is copy this facade shape 101 with the holes. Let's just duplicate that one and we call it 1.2. Right, edit profile, paste this in here. Just leave it here for now, no problem, because I just use the fill. So create this fill and we select, want to create the holes. Beautiful. So you see that's now the frame fill. So we go here and we call this window frame material, window frame 1, and with a different fill, which is important, you do the glass, but not yet. I just copy this in, we'll use this in a moment. So take this and we drag that up. Actually, you know what? I want to group this. There you go. So we drag this in here. Perfect. Copy one over, or we just do the same again. We distribute by 2. And we take this over here. Okay, see, that's great. So, delete, because we really don't need this. And we store this profile. Okay, so this, as you can see, is now frame, and at the moment it is glass, but we have to do one more step. So, get back here. For the purpose of the tutorial, I'll copy one out here and change this to 1.2 window frame, which we have over here. And I put this on Windows. Alright, so what you got now is this, and you can see I don't have the glass in there for now because I need another profile for this. So we go back to the profiler and we just duplicate this again and put in 1.3, edit profile, and suspend groups because we had a group. So you just take those ones because that's the glass I want, and then you whole frame it. Okay, perfect. So I got the glass now. Override this to glass, store profile, and now we gotta go back to the other one because you don't need the glass. Oops. There we go. Delete store profile. Back and 3D. See? Perfect. So this one I like to do 50. So y 50 minus. And then obviously you just duplicate another one. And this one here will be 1.3, and that's the glass. There you go. Glass, windows, that's fine. I just leave it out here with the tutorial. I think it's just much easier to understand before I move it all back. There you go. So I start moving this back. This is my glass. I only really want this 20, so we do y plus, and we drag this there. Actually drag it into the middle more. There we go. And we select this one too. Let's group this and drag it into the middle here. Is this far? Alright, so next bit is I will copy this over. Or let us say we mirror this over, so you just select everything. Don't need that one. And we mirror a copy. There you go. And what I like to do is I like to do an exact measurement. So I'm going from here to there and say y 6 meters plus. There we go. And just for fun, let's reduce this by 1500. There you go. So now we got this, and obviously we have to adjust this. Have to adjust this window here. Okay, and I would think, yeah, no, that doesn't look right. So let's just take some out. We got 4. Let's make it 2. No, not as nice. Let's make it 3. Yeah, that looks much better, much better. Alright, so we need in between obviously another wall. So just take this wall. No, not the window. Let's go on the wall tool. That should pick the wall. There we go. So again, you copy. Oops, gonna be exactly. You copy the wall and we extend. And we got this. Alright. Same here. You can do it this time in 3D. We just extend the window, you know, all the way to there. And yeah, let's leave it four pieces. That's actually good. So I like to have now a slab on top. Okay, take this one and we go up. As I can see, I used the reference ground here. Okay, and we just draw the first slab. So let's see what happens here. There you go. So we have to obviously make sure it goes all the way here. So first give this slab edge the 70 degrees custom settings. So we do 70. See, this is exactly the same now. And actually, the best way to do it is take your section, move it in here, section, and I just draw a line along here, and we take this and we just drag it. I'll just take the top one to there. See, there it fits. Now obviously I have to redo the back here, but that way it is much easier. And I could also extend that wall actually. Let's do that. There you go. Let's have another look. Yeah, see, that's perfectly done now. If you want to, you extend, obviously some people extend the wall all the way and don't have the slab out. So at the back I can easily extend that like this, because that's straight, it will just work perfectly. And actually I saw that I went too far with my slab, didn't really want to go that far, so let's take that back to there and take this back to there. Alright, cool, that's looking good. Okay, now I want to have another wall up here, put a roof on and windows in there. So I'm going down here obviously and take another wall and just copy that up, that's the easiest way. Go up there, paste it in. So we got this done, perfect. And then we add first glass and frames here. For this one I use the curtain wall, just normal settings. For now I have a height of, let's make it 224, and we have 1200, that's fine for now, 1200 wide, it's all good. And I put this on windows. I'll show you why we do it, because I just draw this wall. 3-1, let's do for now. Big offset, didn't really want to have a big offset there. And we just drag this into the middle. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, this is what we got. Okay, so I like to go a bit higher because I will obviously after cut this off, and I don't really need this one. And we do, let's make it 4. And obviously you have to do 4 here. There you go. Now if you want to have exact measurements in between, I'll show you what you can do. Let's take the section. And we go to the section. Alright, see, there you go. So we got this, and we can measure in between just roughly. So I'm going roughly from there to there, which gives me a rough, pretty much 10 meters. So what you do is go in here. If I do every 1 meter for now, I'll show you what happens. There you go. And I really want to start on one side, so I got to go down here. Should have started the other side and go back, just drag this that way, and we extend this here. But if you don't get another one here, another frame, the best way to do is go there and then you use resize. So you go from there to there to there, and it just did resize everything. Perfect, there we go. That's not bad. You want to go to that one just a tiny bit more. To do that you have to just measure now exactly. So you take this and you measure roughly there, so it's 10, 3, 14. Okay, let's go back. 10, 3, 14. So resize. Okay, and you go from there to there, and you hit 10, 3, 14. Oops. All right. Section. There we go. It's looking good. Alright, so my next bit is obviously I want to cut this off. So there is I want to put a roof on, so I will cut it off with the roof in a moment. So take this and we mirror this over. Gotta go mirror a copy. Okay, So we got this nicely done. So like I said, I want to take a roof to cut off, because I need the roof anywhere over here. Okay. Let's just extend this one. I can go over, because I take a roof anyway after to cut it off. Perfect. Okay, let's put the roof on, and we just take a normal roof. Don't worry about too much about this. It's much easier done in 3D. 100 thick. I want to put this on my roof layer. Okay, and so you measure your roof angle here. You can see this is on 90s. If I go back here, it's actually on the other way around. So I'll give you a little trick here. Let's just draw a quick line, and you take this line and you mirror that line. Oops, I wanted to mirror that. Let's do it here. Mirror, mirror, mirror. There you go. It's easy to measure now. We got 9.88. Right, 0, 9.88. It's much easier. So let's go back here, the roof, and we put in 9.88. And we draw a roof line this way. Let's go roughly here. We'll see in a moment. I work a lot in 3D, as you probably noticed. Alright, there we go. That's what I mean with the height. It's much easier. You just go here in 3D and move it down. Okay, beautiful. So, and actually that's been perfectly there. Right one. And as you can see, let's just cut this for now, as we don't need that. Right. If you want this a bit thicker, you just change it to 200. Let's do that. And you drag this down. There we go. Just cut it again in case it doesn't adjust. Okay, great. Now, how do we cut this? Good question. I'll have this roof, and I drag a copy over here, and actually you want to extend this here, and you put this on cutting elements, and then we go solid element operation. Take this, and we use this one, and we subtract with downward extrusion. Wrong one. Good to see. Let's do it again. Always get it wrong. Downward, upward, upwards. There we go. See, and as I have this on cutting elements, I have this on a layer which I can export, so it hides it away. Okay. Great, it's looking good. Now we have to add a little bit of an arc and go back. So for this, I want to go into my section and move the section again. There we go, section. And I just like to add a fill. And I want to go all the way down. Let the arc is finished here. Straight there. Okay, let's copy this and we go back to our facade shapes. Let's go to number 2. Duplicate, make this 3. I like that. Edit, and we paste this in here. This one, I paste. The height doesn't really matter much, because this one I have to do adjust in 3D. As always, don't forget to change this. For my tutorial, I use the same wall external do a profile. Alright, this is good. I'm going down to my ground floor. Take this and duplicate that. Go all the way. And as before, all you have to do is change this to number 3. And it's probably not correct, obviously, but let's see where it is at the moment. Ah, there we go. So, section. Beautiful. Let's have another look. It's looking good. And again, don't worry about this cutting element, it's just coming up. See? Great. I like it. All you have to do is now put some walls in here, and we will add a handrail, which actually I should really extend this out all the way here. So I have to do another section. I should have done that before. There you go. Take this, just drag it out here, and again you have to adjust at the back here, don't forget that. So move around and we adjust this to down here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, just want to add a handrail here now. Okay, take this off, don't need any more. We go into the handrail railing, and I like to choose just a glass, simple default setting. Let's just go for, yeah, this is a nice one. Take that one. Okay, let's put this on 0, handrail. And actually I have to go a level up, just make sure, yeah, that's good. And we draw our handrail here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Didn't really want to go that way, so we can mirror it, or I just rotate it. Rotate this over from the middle. Alright, how's that? Alright, that's better. Okay, now remember we have 70 degrees, so obviously do the same with the handrail. 70. This is good. The new handrail tool, I must say, very impressive, very impressive. So, and I don't want it to stick out. First thing is you do the connections. I just put everything on 0. I don't want anything sticking out. Actually, just go there, that's easier. Yeah, go through everything. That everything is on 0. That should work. Okay. Didn't do it. Let's do it again. Oh, connections. Connections, connections, connections. I didn't know it doesn't go on 0, so you always learn something. I thought I was all on 0 if I hit this. Make sure, oh, it's not. My mistake. Gotta make sure it's on 0 here. There you go, see? Always learn something. So, and obviously as you can see, we gotta move this back now. For this, we go into the section, it's a lot easier. So, let's drag this back. Perfect. This one, I like to drag back too. Looking good. Let's have a look. Very nice, very nice. Alright. And as always, keep adjusting here, don't I? Great, and we finish off with a normal wall at the back, which is 200 Yes, it's all good. Looking good. Okay, perfect. Let's render some of this up, as always. To make this a bit more exciting with the reflections, I just put a swimming pool in front. Okay, this is looking good. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you will be back for more next time. Bye for now.